that I was here with you.
That's right.
Because I was going to celebrate my 90th. So I'm going to be...
For years, Carol Burnett was seen as America's safest star, the woman who made millions laugh every week and collected awards while keeping her image spotless. But behind the bright lights and Saturday night applause, another story was unfolding. One far more complicated than most people ever imagined. And when you look closely at her journey, you begin to see how pain, courage, and quiet strength shaped the woman the world thought it knew. To understand her resilience, you have to go back to apartment 102, a small, low-rent space in 1940s Hollywood where she lived with her grandmother. The woman she called Nanny, in a single cramped room with a Murphy bed that folded into the wall, no privacy, no extra space, and sometimes not even enough electricity, leaving the closet door open at night just to borrow light from the hallway. While only miles away, the glamour of movie stars and red carpets painted a dream that felt completely out of reach, teaching young Carol early that life could show one face in public and hide another in private. The deepest struggle in her childhood was not just poverty, it was alcoholism. As both her parents battled addiction, creating an unstable home where moods shifted without warning, forcing Carol to grow up fast, read every small sign in the room, and become the peacemaker before she was old enough to understand the weight of that role. And it was in that chaos that humor became more than entertainment. It became survival, a tool to calm tension, to create brief moments of relief, and to protect herself emotionally while fear and sadness stayed hidden behind a smile. When she was accepted to UCLA, it should have been her way forward. But poverty stood in the way again until a mysterious businessman handed her an envelope with $1,000, a life-changing gift at the time. With 3 conditions: never reveal his name, use the money boldly, and one day help others the same way. A promise she honored for decades, boarding a train to New York with courage, talent, and emotional scars she could not simply leave behind. Broadway became her breakthrough, especially with Once Upon a Mattress, where her fearless physical comedy, bold expressions, and refusal to fit the traditional glamorous mold made her unforgettable, proving she could command a stage with intelligence and heart, opening the door to television and eventually leading to a bold move in the 1960s, demanding a female-led variety show in a space dominated by men. A gamble that CBS finally took in 1967 with The Carol Burnett Show. A series that ran for 11 seasons and won 25 Emmys, turning her into one of the most trusted faces in America. But fame did not protect her from attack. And in 1976, a tabloid falsely accused her of being drunk and disorderly in public. A claim that cut deeply because alcohol had already destroyed so much of her childhood. And instead of staying silent, she sued and won, setting a legal precedent that reminded the media that reputations matter. Her greatest test, however, came at home when her daughter Carrie struggled with addiction, forcing Carol to confront the same nightmare from her past, and rather than hide it, she chose honesty, speaking publicly to remove the secrecy that feeds addiction. Eventually celebrating Carrie's sobriety and creative partnership with her, only to face unimaginable heartbreak when Carrie was diagnosed with cancer that spread to her brain, leading to her death at just 38, leaving Carol with grief no laughter could ease, yet still holding on to a whispered promise from her daughter that she would send a sign she was still near. Carol Burnett's life was never just about comedy. It was about turning pain into strength, keeping promises, defending truth, and loving fiercely even when loss felt unbearable. And her story reminds us that the brightest smiles often carry the heaviest battles. If you value stories that go beyond the spotlight and reveal the real human journey behind fame, make sure to like this video, subscribe, and join us for more powerful stories here on Hollywood Bulletin.